Face immense challenges in providing basic necessities amidst economic crisis and conflict, resorting to self-help solutions and modest alternatives as a safety net. This report has more.
Under the blazing sun and amid the daily hustle of Marib city, Muhammad walks the streets with resilience on his shoulder, literally. He carries and sells women's handbags, offering them to passerby with a warm smile that masks years of hardship. A father of 6, Muhammad has endured significant loss, yet his spirit remains unbroken. He says he has no choice but to start this micro-project to meet his children's basic needs and survive a crisis whose end we cannot foresee. In a place where opportunity is scarce, Muhammad's determination is his greatest asset.
I
turn to small projects and daily work because there are no stable jobs and the salaries that do exist are no longer enough. With inflation and the rising cost of living, I earn no more than 300 Saudi riyals a month, barely enough to cover even the basic needs of my children, our home or their education.
Muhammad's story is just one among thousands echoes of a country worn down by years of conflict. Across Yemen, countless families are fighting to stay afloat in the face of a severe economic and humanitarian collapse, with UN figures showing unemployment soaring above 70% and over 80% of the population living below the poverty line. Many Yemenis are forced to turn to makeshift jobs, no matter how temporarily or modest, to survive. For many, these streets have become more than just a workplace. They have become a lifeline in the desperate struggle to keep hunger and poverty at bay.
There are no jobs. We studied with the hope of working in a company or a formal situation. But in the end, we had to turn to small projects just to cover rent and basic household expenses. For low-income and struggling families, small projects have become the only refuge, a means of survival in a country where job opportunities have all but disappeared. Unemployment is widespread, and the overall situation remains deeply alarming.
Though simple, these projects have become a vital economic lifeline, offering families a chance to survive with dignity. They aren't a long-term solutions, but in a country still mired in crisis, they represent the last stand in the fight for survival. For thousands, this daily hustle is more than a job. It's a form of resistance, a quiet, determined stand against poverty, displacement, and despair. Even as hope for lasting peace remains distant, these efforts reflect a deep resolve to reclaim the right to live and to live.